Hey folks, how's it going? Jackson here. So we actually just completed a recent chapter of the Good Samaritan storyline, A Growing Crisis. That's where we had to complete a quest tied to defeating Xavius in the Emerald Nightmare. We're continuing with the Good Samaritan storyline. So anyone who's new to my videos, what we're looking to do is actually continue with the storyline for the entire Legion expansion on my Vengeance Demon Hunter, who happens to be a tank, if you're less familiar with Demon Hunters. And what we're going to be doing, we're going to actually provide oversight as to all the lore and gameplay for the entire game. So it's been a lot of fun so far, but we're now 2 raids in, and we're looking to completely unlock the Nighthold gameplay before we enter the 3rd raid. In the storyline, we actually are going to continue on. We had to complete 2 dungeons recently. The first one is tied to the Archway and the Court of Stars, which are each dungeons located in Suramar, located at these 2 locations specifically. So we're going to continue to have some fun with them. Alright, so first we have to go check in with Arcanus Valitros. All of the Nighthold characters, for the time being, without the tree being set up and us advancing the storyline, need to be fed before you can engage them. So we'll provide the 50 ancient mana, and it should allow Valitros to respond. And we also are provided Leyline Mastery. You attract the power of ancient ley lines, causing ley line rifts to appear during combat. You gain ancient mana when standing in the ley line rift. Enemies in a ley line rift suffer periodic damage and requires you to be in Suramar. Magical. There is no more? That will have to suffice. Alright, we got to turn in a couple elements here. We once nursed upon the very essence of magic itself, an elixir to rival even the Well of Eternity. To think we now resort to bottom feeding. Valtros curls her lips in disgust. I'm going to provide the quest here. A change of seasons. It would seem our tree is quite thirsty. Hey, there we go. Time flies when you're having fun. Up to Exalted with my guild. That's fun. So let's see what this quest is that Valtros has for us. Given all we've got, the Arcandor is drawing incredible amounts of energy. Even with the leyline feed all at full capacity, we may not have the power. Let us first ensure that all potential leyline conduits connecting Shalaran are active. Then I can attempt to amplify the output and hopefully satisfy this insufferable plant. Activate all the leyline feeds in Suramar, and then speak to Valtros. This is going to be busy. Let's check out this other one. The Archway, long buried knowledge. Beneath Suramar City is an ancient network of tunnels known as the Archway. They were abandoned some time ago as part of the cavern became unstable. Since then, who knows? Regardless of what is currently down there, I believe you will find something essential to our continued success. Long ago, my people took a thorough survey of the ley lines in and around Suramar. This they would have stored in the library of the Archway. Find this map for me. Acquire the Suramar leyline map from the Archway. That's too bad I actually just completed that. Where am I turning these in? Let's check this out before I'm done. I've got to go turn in a couple of these anyway. It's probably going to have to go to the boss lady here. First Arcanus, Thalrissa. The Archway. Can't do it right now. I have to feed her first, hey? Lots of ancient mana. She tenderly plucks crystals out of your hand one by one. There we go. Looking better. Still looking kind of like a ghostly zombie. The Archway. Opening the Archway. Thank you. It is one thing I no longer need to think about. Alright, there's 5 billion AP just like that. Whew. In Court of Stars, beware the fury of a patient elf. This is where we completed that second dungeon. And is it done? Yes, here's Melandris's Spellstone. Well cared for, but rarely used. That boss got knocked off pretty quick. Alright, Thalrissa clutches the Spellstone tightly for a moment. He brought this upon himself. I cannot linger in the past. Ilasand is weaker without him, and we are one step closer to righting the wrongs inflicted upon the Shaldarai. Hey, we'll take that. That's another 7 billion AP. Hey, we're loading up quick. Alright, so let's keep flying here. And which way do I need to go? There's the archway. Giving it all we've got. This is going to take a little bit of time, but we're going to make it happen. Time to go get those ley lines. Alright, there's two here in Falinar. There's one at Falinar South. It's going to be at 2054, so we're going to go find that. And there's going to be one at Falinar North. Let's head south first and see what we can do. You're going to hear me reference the coordinates here quite a bit. I am looking at this quest. There's been some great comments provided from Benoma. Benoma is a contributor on Wowhead, so no point of chasing these. I think I spent a long period of time trying to find these out for myself. We're not going to play that kind of game. We're just going to get to work and go find these fun little locations really quick. Looks like there's some other people that are also down here hunting out pieces, so we'll see what we can do to speed up the process. Back to my map. I'm gonna take a left here, hey? There's one. I don't know if I would consider this Falinar Archway or Depths, but we'll find out here in a second. Sorry, Broodmother, you have to go take a nap. See ya. Falinar Archway, Wicket. Leyline feed appears to be intact and undamaged, but it's not functioning. An infusion of ancient mana should be enough to render it operational again. Fuse the Leyline feed with ancient mana. 250 mana. Yikes, this is going to empty me out. As you imbue the feed with mana, the structure stirs to life. Your skin tingles as the surrounding air becomes charged with arcane powers. Hey, Falinar North. God, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more to go. Yikes. I'll pick up a few of these on my adventures. Alright, so this will get Falinar straightened away, at least. I'm gonna have to go hunting mana crystals on my adventures. There you go, put a little stun on that spiderling. Thanks, dude. Drat. You guys really want to play this game? Ancient mana chunk again. Alright, we're going to have to do some farming. So my big advice here right away is with 5 more of these still to go. I'm only sitting just a hair under 1,000. I'm going to need more. That's ultimately what it comes down to, isn't it? Right. So that brings us up to like 1030. I give that just an okay. Hopefully the cost of these aren't going up more than what we're seeing right now. Alright, Leyline feed appears to be intact and undamaged, but it's not functioning. An infusion of ancient mana should be enough to render it operational again. Cool, we'll nail that. It's going to cost me 250. Leyline feed pulses softly. As you imbue the feed with mana, the structure stirs to life. Your skin tingles as the surrounding air becomes charged with arcane powers. Alright, there's Valinor South. Show me, where's the next closest spot? I've got to dip out, that's alright. You may recognize this from where you have to take the withered to train them, and that's where you can actually find the magical little fox mount that we've seen a couple different times. And I'm crossing my fingers that that's all we'll see of foxes. I'm not super keen to see Volpura become a playable race. I think we've got enough animal fur-based creatures hanging out on Azeroth right now. Ancient mana shard. I don't really want mana shards. Shard. No, I need big ticket. And a crystal. Now that's a little bit better. We will take mana crystals. They will help the cause. 50 is a little bit lower than what I was hoping for, but hey. It's helping the cause, like we said. The Feathermane Hunting Grounds, Ancient Mana Crystal. Crystal is not there. Alright. Well, we're going to continue on our way up and over. Ignore Roarin for the minute and the Dappled Hollow. Let's go check this out. Path to Treasure, that's cool. Mana Shards, no thanks. Mana Chunk, maybe. Shard. Where's the chunk? Ah. 20. Yuck. I think the entrance to this cave is not exactly where it's showing on the map. So, what's our way in here? Along this cliff edge? No. I think we're heading back to where that cave entrance was for that treasure. No, we're right here. Perfect. That's in progress. I can't stun that. Alright, next Leyline feed right here. We'll take it. Several large chunks of the main column are missing, and arcane energy is cracking the gaps. The elementals nearby seem to pick up debris and absorb it into their bodies as they move around. Maybe they have the missing pieces. Collect 6 Leyline feed fragments and infuse the feed with the ancient mana. Oh, bad news for you, creatures. That's not 100% drop rate. That's less sexy, isn't it? Alright, you killed 4, only have 2. It's no good. Looking a little bit closer to like a 50% drop rate, maybe a little worse. Gross. Yeah, it's looking less than 50% now. Looks like we're getting closer to a third. I don't like that math. Taking way too long. Alright, there we go. Drop these fragments back here. Hopefully it doesn't cost me a whole bunch more. Oh no. Reduce the price of ancient mana. As you insert the fragments back into the pillars, arcane energy begins repairing the cracks. You infuse the feed with ancient mana and the structure stirs to life. Alright, there's the moon guard. Which one is next, my friends? Kelbalor. Alright. See what Kelbalor is going to bring to the table here. Alright there, Riverbug. Just take it easy, dude. Drat. Thought I was getting my whisk mode going on, but I guess not. Alright, so it was good that was a little bit cheaper than expected, but still. Not looking for mana shards, even those mana chunks are just a tease. Got some quests there that I can complete at some point in time, but we're just going to dip down into the station here. I thought we were. Let's figure this out. Lay Station, Moonfall. So the cave entrance is, we're just going to take advantage of this. 35.7, 24.2. Put that tom-tom to work. Find out the proper entrance we're looking for. Well, that's exploring Suramar, and that's cool. But hey, there we go. Yeah, we're taking forever to get down here, right? Bunch of dead Panthera. Leyline feed. Lay Station Moonfall. The leyline feed appears to be damaged. The large collector at the top is broken. The broken piece must be around here somewhere. There are enough rough scuff marks on the floor that appear to be made by something larger than the creatures inside. Much, much larger. Find the broken Leyline dish and repair the leyline feed. Alright, who do I have to find? It can't just be the cats. They wouldn't have taken the dish, right? Right. think I've just got in-house competitors here. Also looking at a similar exercise. Alright, let's keep looking for Moonfall. Alright, to actually finish this, we're not going to finish it in here. We've got to jump out. We've got to go find a giant called Thud Chop Trunk Smasher. That's right. Now I remember this. Thud Chunk Moon Smasher. We'll just have to go and wait to see this troublemaker right here. Hello, my ogre-based friend. Not really an ogre, but a giant, I guess, or a two-headed giant. Really kind of curious. We'll take the dish, thank you. Go turn this puppy in. There's a spawn spot here if you die down here. Hopefully that doesn't happen. And if you've cleaned a lot of this, you can go and phase for LFR if you're hurting for gear and trying to advance the game at this point. There we go, 200 ancient mana, so it's a little bit cheaper than what I expected. As you place the broken piece onto the pillar and begin infusing it with mana, arcane energy begins to repair the break. It slowly begins to turn as the ley line is activated. Gives us the Ancient Workshop Focusing Crystal. Hey, we'll take that. That's not terrible at all. Alright folks, where are we heading next? Kel Balar. I think that's all spiders over there. Where's the other one? Halls of Eclipse. Let's look up the Halls of Eclipse here. Oh, the Halls of Eclipse seems way far away. Way too far away for us. We're going to come back and we're going to complete these global storyline achievements here. Tied to each of these, but we're looking to continue to advance as much of the core Suramar content as quick as we can. We'll just dip in here, see if we can cruise past any kind of easily spottable treasure. If we don't see it very easily, we're just going to keep flying. Seems pretty reasonable to me. The remnant of all the great Suramar civilization out here. I don't even know what that's all about. Leyline siphon, leyline siphon. Who are these dudes? Just tied to a world quest. It's all good. Not going to spend a lot of time hanging out with them. We've got the caves up above that the dragons live in. Storming all over the place. But yeah, the cave we want should be right. Should be right about here. Where'd it go? We'll wheel back around. And come flying right on in. Pretty overgrown. That doesn't look like spiders though, it just looks like withers. That's a bit better, nobody wants it. Anything that's really going to defeat the amount of time it takes. Hopefully it's a pretty straightforward quest. Defend the Leyline feed and infuse it with ancient mana. This feed appears to draw power from the Leyline in order to become fully operational. You should be able to imbue it with mana, but it will take a few minutes to draw enough Leyline energy to accept the infusion. Alright. Start it on up. Alright, here we go. Couple Sleepy Wither there. Just like that. All cleaned up. Leyline feed pulses softly. We'll drive another 200 mana into it. It's Calbalar. Hey, we're cleaning this up, folks. This is coming. How am I sitting for ancient mana? Hey, as long as that last one is only 200, or even if it's 250, we'll be okay. Here's a dude. Later, dude. Not there. Not there. All the way. Whew. The Halls of Eclipse. Alright, well. It's time to fly. Let's try to get back. Drat. This is where I want to get to. You've late location discovered. Victory. Now we'll just let the game take care of that flight. That'll get us back over to Meridil. And then from Meridil we'll go south. And then I will punch that Hearthstone and turn this in pretty quick, hopefully. Looks like we're going to need to run the Archway again, but we will make some time to knock that off. It's pretty straightforward right now. Lots of people continuing to run heroic dungeons, looking to collect their Withering Essence to allow them to purchase more of their legendary sets of gear out there, which is great. I'll hopefully be able to pick up another one. What am I looking at? Well, get me to 802. So far, my first legendary was this cloak, and then my second I purchased was the Eternal Refuge. So RNG hasn't smiled on me too fondly yet, so we had to artificially influence that. And it got me up to a 913 eye level, as you can see here, and allows me to really run through and push really quick. I completed a 980 with a few of my guildmates and a Titan Forged. I've got a Wrath that I've been running Mythic with. Been pushing plus 20 dungeons and it doesn't have any gear above 965. And then my new Demon Hunter rolls a 980. And this came from the dungeon chest. It wasn't even the weekly. Pretty crazy. But we'll take it, right? That's a pretty significant difference maker. It was socketed as well. We threw a mastery gem in there because it'll pay off. Should we just see what this dude's saying or what? Not yet. Let's go complete this core bit first. Yo, what do you got for me? Leyline feed appears to be intact and undamaged, but it's not functioning. Infusion of mana should be enough to render it operational again. You got it. 250. We imbue it with some mana, and boom. Leyline Bling, all cleaned up, just like that. We'll take it, and that is about as complicated as we could ask for, isn't it? We'll take it. It's time to continue with the growing strong, but we'll need to dip down and speak to Valtroyce to amplify the feed. So that's why we decided to fly, so we can use our hearth. Leyline Bling. Awesome. Now that growing strong is starting to become the challenge again, becoming honored and revered with the Nightfallen, it's time to actually go and run a few more of these quests here. But we'll get that straightened away pretty quick, I think. Alright, let's check it out. Arcanist Valtroyce. Leyline Apprentice? Hey, good work finding those additional Leyline feeds. You seem rather competent for an Outlander. Allow me to share with you a few secrets about the power of the ley lines. This should help you in scavenging more ancient mana from the creatures around Suramar. A grisly task, I know, which is why I leave it to you. This grants a chance to loot additional ancient mana from creatures in Suramar. Hey, ancient mana casting. Leyline Apprentice. Now listen closely. Boom, gets turned on me. And Leyline Proficiency. Hey, our Leyline feed grows stronger. The more powerful our feed becomes, the more I learn about ancient mana itself. Of course, as my apprentice, you may reap the benefits of my discoveries. Listen well, and I will teach you how to extract power from your enemies more reliably. Ancient mana scavenging. Awesome. This is all tied to us completing a whole stretch of this earlier. Do your best to pick this up the first time. I do hate repeating myself. We'll take it. Leyline Master. You surprised me, Outlander. During our first lesson about ancient ley lines, I half expected you to be lost in daydreams of adventure or treasure, some such nonsense. But you've proven an apt student. Our leyline feed has grown extremely powerful. Watching it grow has taught me a great deal about the arcane and the nature of mana. I've one final lesson that will help you find even more ancient mana. It further increases your chance to loot additional ancient mana from creatures in Suramar. Hey, we'll take it. Leyline Master. Perhaps there is hope for Outlanders after all. Great, we'll run with that. So now giving it all we got. But I thought we did. What is remaining? Ask Valtroyce to amplify the feed. The conduits are active. Can you amplify the feed? Nice. Rocking the skinny a little bit. Alright, here comes Ferrodin. Every leyline feed is active and at full power. Comes the first Arcanist. It is not enough. Come on, Ferrodin, don't be a downer. Valtroyce, can you think of any way to draw more power, even briefly? Void Elf. The main conduit beneath Suramar City pulls 10 times what we have here. If that ley line were to flare up, the surge could theoretically reach all the way back to Shalaran. What could make it flare up? A Manastorm might do the trick. It's Telemancer Oculus. A Manastorm? Are you insane? Yeah, he's got no hair. Yes, but it could work. We create a localized warp field, then spare us the details. Just make it happen. I'm counting on you. It's the first Arcanist. Yes, ma'am. Right away. Given it all we've got, we must take drastic measures. But that works, doesn't it? Imperial Manastorm Projector. Oculus theory is sound. Reckless, but sound. A small warp field could trap and excite ambient mana in the conduit, thus creating a Manastorm, similar to what the Arkandor when the Arkandor fell out of balance. I can build a device to generate the warp field, but I need materials, specifically warp-resistant alloys, such as the armor plating of high-end security constructs in the Noble District. Those constructs are deadly. If anyone owes you a favor, now is the time to call it in. Collect 4 warp resistant plating from Chronarch defenders. And flow control. If all goes as planned, the Manastorm will cause the ley line to flare up, sending a great surge of energy throughout the archway. In order for the surge to reach Shalaran, we must seal off any outlets along the way. If we miss even one, the mission fails, and hundreds of people will be vaporized by the energy blow-off. Valrissa had better be sure about this tree. Seal off the archway outlets at Lunaster Lane, the parade grounds, and the Midnight Court. Alright. Alright, folks, so this is where we're gonna go fly. Cool. Where do I want to go? Waning Crescent? No. Sanctum of Order? Kind of. Vineyards? Vineyards works. Alright, let's go knock a few of these off. Yeah, there's the Pest Management World Quest. That's always there. We want to knock off Flow Control, though. Oh yes, very cool, my friends. Say cool. There we go. Let Shadow Meld. Get hidden. You don't even need to fight anyone. Hey, what an operation. I feel... I don't know this for a fact. But there's got to be an easier way to pick up this warp-resistant plating. Now let's just chill for a minute and see what's about to go down here, hey? Whoa! Caught me. Alright, let's just go find out which defenders it is that we need to knock down. I think this is probably a good spot. Elite, eh? There we go, it's the construct defenders. That's who we need to take down. And yeah, once upon a time, this would have been way harder. You would definitely need multiple players to complete this quest. Today, we know that's not totally true. The 913 Demon Hunter. I can kick out a pretty good amount of damage. And not a whole lot of threat of actually taking a whole lot of pain. I really don't want these guys. Too late. Spoke too soon. See what we can do to get this done pretty quick. find where I'm going to find the next defender. Should keep my eyes open along the water. Gold, mana. There's some plating. That works. Challenge them to come in here into the water, and then that line of sight issue that we just had with those other mobs won't necessarily be a true issue. They're slow as well, so if you have a little bit of trouble and you're a player without a tremendous amount of armor, it should actually make life a little bit easier for you as well. So this will get me a 2 of 4. Again, so the big elements here, we're looking to knock this boss down as quick as possible. These are really sub-bosses. No wonder they said call in help. Like, it's a bit of a grind. Find some constructs. There we go. A good amount of fire damage. Nah, we knock this dude down, no problem. Like a little bit slower than normal, but not that challenging. Just gotta find a smart spot to go hunting for the construct. That's not gonna pull a whole bunch of others. There's usually one down along here. No, but there's definitely one right there. Awesome. So this location, I pulled a couple more friends by association, but still. We're just gonna mass ban that spirit bomb. Go Wisp, go, 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 go. Really cruising. That's actually a lot of fun. Uh-oh. Go Wisp, go. Uh-oh. Let's go get that portal then. That's where I was heading. That's it. Back home. Whew. Playing a little dangerous. Arcanus Valtros. The Ephemeral Manastorm Projector. Here's your warp resistant plating. Plating, lightweight, and impossibly cold to the touch. Hey. Thanks for the 3 billion AP. These will do nicely. Will they ever? This AP will do nicely. And then flow control. If my map of the arcways is accurate, that should be all of the outlets we need to worry about. Perfect. We'll take that. That's some more AP. First Arcanus, remind me. She wants me to help with the wizard training. I think I've got everything here that I could use. Go turn in the arcway. But after this, my friends, I've got to go continue to get that rep up. Alright, we're going to take a little bit of a break here. Again, that was Leyline Bling. Great to get that part of the Nightfall and storyline straightened away. Definitely take some time. Hopefully that found a way to help you out. And then we're going to continue on with Ferondus. Or Ferrodin. He's got to have some fun little challenges for us here in the next little bit. So check it out. Embrace it. This is going to be a long, fun run. Thanks everyone for watching. We're going to continue with the Good Samaritan storyline and the Legion expansion quest line in the next little bit. So thanks again for watching. Punch that subscribe button. It keeps me really motivated to keep putting up videos, and I will see you all soon. Again, thanks for watching. See ya.